When teams face the Dallas Cowboys' flex defense led by all-pro defensive end Harvey Martin, number 79, they often try to spice their God-given talents with a little something extra. Unfortunately for Walter Payton and the reborn Bears, their first playoff appearance in 13 years foundered on the rocks of the Doomsday defense. The flex was devised by Tom Landry to nullify great runners like Payton by swarming to the point of attack in a white wave of defenders. It is an old boxing adage that when the body goes, the head is sure to follow. Without the threat of Payton, the Chicago offense became a headless horseman. The Dallas defense held the NFL's leading rusher to 60 yards on 19 carries. Thus, an unhealthy burden was placed on the Bears to stop pro football's #1 offense, which has more surprises in its playbook than the Encyclopedia Britannica has pages. With Tony Dorsett used wisely as a decoy in the early going, number 44 Robert Newhouse became the wheel horse for Dallas, and his rock and roll running style kept Chicago off balance all afternoon. Quarterback Roger Staubach threw sparingly but effectively, and his deft pump fake freed tight end Billy Joe Dupree for a well-conceived 28-yard touchdown. The Cowboys pounded out a 17-0 lead at the half, and then in the final 30 minutes, they unleashed their Greyhound. Behind the block of center John Fitzgerald, number 62, on middle linebacker Tom Hicks, number 54, touchdown Tony Dorsett navigated through a maze of bodies to 6 points. On the day, Dorsett gained 85 yards and scored twice. But the key that unlocked the door to victory was held by safeties Charlie Waters, number 41, and Cliff Harris, number 43. Harris is the enforcer of the Dallas deep defense and prowls the secondary in search of teeth-rattling hits. Waters used to be picked on when he played cornerback for Dallas. Now he is an all-pro safety with the freedom to roam far and wide and still be there when the ball arrives. Waters picked off 3 of the Cowboys' 4 interceptions, and coupled with a rush that flustered, frightened, and flattened quarterback Bob Avellini, Dallas airmailed the Bears' passing game back to Chicago. Dallas dominated on the broad backs of their defense, flew on the winged feet of Tony Dorsett, and put the Bears to rout 37-0 by the 4th quarter. While most of the sellout crowd filed toward the exits, the more discriminating fans witnessed the hustle and grit which brought the Bears so far so fast this season. It all starts and ends with Walter Payton, who played the final period groggy from an earlier tackle, but proved that though his mind was unwilling, his heart was still able. Bears' lone score of the game materialized when Cliff Harris, number 43, failed to read and react to Bob Avellini's intentions. Before Harris could recover, number 85, Steve Schubert, clutched a touchdown that salvaged a little bit of pride on a lost day for the Bears. Today, the Cowboys' potential finally caught up with their talent, and they flew to the NFC Championship 37-7.